Welcome to the Coffin. Oh, mango, and mustard. Let's go on an adventure, guys. It's the beginning, if you couldn't tell, and they're like watching TV, and the TV says, or I'm Freddy Fazbear, and you are definitely cooked. You're all cooked. No survivors. And they're like, okay, and then the girl doesn't talk. And then a mustard goes, I'm gonna I'm gonna go call my girlfriend because I love her so much. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna call my girlfriend. I'm voicing this over early later, and they're like, what kind of relationship is this? This is a broken relationship. And he's like, what do you mean this is a broken relationship? Yeah, he's gonna say, what do you mean that this is a broken relationship? And then the phone guy, perhaps, says, what type of blood are you? You are a bad Laura blood. And he says, what do you mean I'm an Laura blood? And the guy says, what type of blood is this? This is a denying blood. And the girl says nothing. All right. And then he's like, no! Why couldn't it happen to anyone else? Why did I have to get broken up? And he's crying because that was his girlfriend or boyfriend. Doesn't matter. Anyways, the mangoes finally talks. She's like, I think you're like overreacting a little bit. It's not that deep, like at all. Um, you're kind of crazy actually. Um, yeah. I don't know why it's still going on. My gosh, I had a yap sesh. Let us out of here. Let us out. I'm Gothic. I'm not gonna let you out, cause you were never funny, low key. So no. Yeah, he's really angry. I'm gonna go outside, if that's okay. I don't want to be near like a 10-foot radius of you. There's a freaking crumb on my screen. Anyways, um, so Mango is like, it's a beautiful ish, it's sort of day as always. What's this? Why is there a conveniently placed plank there? That's kind of weird, you know. Yo, I'm gonna, and then she's gonna climb it, and they're on the other side, and they see Los Paulos, and he's like, and this is like, I'm Evil Dandy from Evil Dandy's world. My fandom's gonna ruin your meme forever. It's just gonna be corny stuff. And then posts is like, no. Dude, freaking crumbs. And then he dies. And you just show him, he died, because he has the X's on his eyes. Anyways, I don't know how that got there. They're looking like, what? That's kind of weird. And now they're eating the guy, though, because the game's about cannibalism, sort of. This is kind of not really a good meal. It tastes weird. Why did you suggest this? You suggested it in the first place, dumbass. When we were kids, we had this friend called Omega Chicken Nugget, okay? And you shoved her into a box, or whatever wants to go back. You shoved them into a box, and they died. And we were like, oh, that's not good. Remember that? Ah. Yeah, the good old times. So they go escape for some reason, because they want to. And this is them running down the hall. Now they're going to the other room, and the girls, the mango's like, yeah, you go in that room, because, yeah. So he's there, and he meets with La Boo Boo, and they're like, La Boo Boo, because they're a La Boo Boo. And so she's here, and she's walking, and then Evil Dandy, I know this isn't a part of the story, but I just want to freaking include it. Evil Dandy's like, I'm Evil Dandy from Evil Dandy's world. You're gonna become unfunny, just like Los Pollos TV. And then she shoots a laser, and the laser gets close to Mango, but she's like, no, I don't want to do that. And she dodges it. And she's like, or I'll get you next time. And stuff. No. Yeah, and then he's here like, uh-oh. And Mango's like, Mango, why did you do that? Why did you kill someone? And Mustard's like, I don't know. And then they go to the exit. And then they exit. And then Gothic's like, dang. It was a government ploy to do something, I don't know. But she's like, I don't freaking know. They're like, yeah, we were gonna make them turn into radioactive babies, or whatever the game said. And then they meet their mom somehow. And the mom's like, son, let me out of here. And Mom, let me out of here. And then they're like, yeah, no thank you. And then they kiss, because it's the incest game. Yeah. That's the end, I guess. I don't remember a lot from the game. I haven't even played it. I just watched someone do it. Okay. So was that cool? Good.